Today's video is about the impacts of social media on us, which is very important for all of us to know, and especially important for the younger generation. When a 13 or 14-year-old girl, tired of the constant jokes and taunts from friends, finds out content about depression on her Instagram account. Then, in some time, a specific algorithm operating on social media websites starts showing similar content to it, which is often on the basis of such a relationship extreme kind of content. You would have heard of England's girl, Molly. For her, this automation meant an Instagram feed of suicidal ideation and self-harm, and then she became lost in the constant stream of such posts. It was not difficult for her to take her life. Social media, for its active use and to engage the participation of users, use a certain algorithm, which ensures the constant participation of regular users. How this algorithm is designed and what effects it casts on the users. Nobody has a lot of information about it. Neither there is a source from which governments can examine the policies and data of these social media companies. Similar young people who accessed this highly disturbing material about suicide and self-harm and got influenced by it and eventually took their own lives. All of this should be an alarming situation for the young people of our age. Similarly, if we look at another situation during vacations, on social media posts, by continuously watching their friends at trips, other young people feel that they are left behind from their friends and are lost somewhere where, as others are enjoying their life. These emotions give birth to comparison and depression. All these social issues are arising due to the constant use of social media. Due to COVID-19, during lockdown, when everyone was imprisoned at home, then this situation became more disturbing. The constant use of social media kept people busy, but its excessive usage depressed people more by repeating the bad news. The term social media is used for a technology based on computers, which through virtual networks and communities facilitates expressing opinion and sharing ideas and information. There are two ways to advertise important content on social media. First one is that which can be called an expression of opinion. In this, sending different articles, information, stories, and pictures are included, upon which other people debate, and then they reject or accept it. And second is that in which such content is sent only which is about oneself. For example, what I ate today, how I feel or what I think, or these are my pictures. This way, too, people can share their views. But this is important to know that using social media for sending content about yourself only is very damaging for your emotional health. Because it has been observed that most young people or children are not sharing ideas or opinions, but are only sharing things about themselves, and then their self-respect and mental health depends on the comments or likes received on their posts. In the present age, nobody can stay unaffected by the reality of social media. However, a common man pays very less attention to its positive usage. He only uses it for his own interest and to pass time. And in these days, its usage has been too much increased, that family relations are almost non-existent. People of one family living together are still not together. This age has actually become the age of laziness. By sitting at one place, the constant use of gadgets is becoming very damaging for health. Because of these activities, you do not exercise and cannot digest meals properly, which becomes the cause of obesity. Obesity is not itself a disease, but also causes many other diseases. For example, sugar, blood pressure, and cardiac problems. Similarly, to stay healthy, proper sleep is also important. Whereas, because of the use of social media, the duration of sleep is becoming less. Because of staying awake till late night and less sleep, most of the people suffer from anxiety. Moreover, many things happening on social media also disturb sleep and have harmful effects on human psychology. At the end, a friendly advice is that when you use social media, pause for a minute and take a deep breath and ask yourself that why do you need to use social media? If you do not need to express your opinion on an important issue which can benefit the people, then stay away from it. Otherwise, be sure that you are also trapped in self-presentation, which will not benefit anyone else or you at all. What is your opinion about it? Please inform us about your opinion. But why stop at just one video? Join our ever-growing community of curious minds by subscribing today. And the best part, it's absolutely free.